Hi, I'm Danny Ecker with the Chicago Business Today Midday Report. A rough weekend to say the least at the United Center as the Bulls lost Derrick Rose to a torn ACL, but the future is still bright for both the Bulls and the arena, which Crain has learned may be getting a massive new retail and restaurant development in its east side parking lot. A privately funded venture led by Bulls owner Jerry Reinsdorf and Blackhawks owner Rocky Wirtz wants to build a 260,000 square foot space that would cost more than $75 million. Crain's real estate reporter Micah Maidenberg wrote about the project this week. Micah, how did this proposal come about and what's the business idea as far as the owners go?
Well, there have been discussions about using the United Center as a catalyst for retail and for other development in the neighborhoods surrounding the arena for years. But Mr. Reinsdorf and Mr. Wirtz seem to be ready to push forward. And the idea seems to be to sort of leverage the crowds, the Blackhawks crowd, the Bulls crowds, and folks that go to other events at the United Center and really, compete with some of the, for example, West Loop bars that are currently shuttling patrons at United Center events back and forth away from, before the game and after the game,
right,
for bars, for food and drink.
And that's been a bit of a trend. You had that down at US Cellular Field. They had public funding to get Bacardi at the Park down there. Now you have, obviously, the Ricketts family looking for some public help to renovate Wrigley Field.
Sure.
What are the chances here, or is there any indication that there could be some public skin in this game?
Only in the sense that the expectation is the United Center owners will seek an extension of legislation that cap property taxes on the arena. That act expires in 2017. There's no legislation or no language that we can look to or point to yet, but it could be something we'll be watching in the next coming weeks and months.
Right, and obviously you talked about making this whole area a bit more of a hot spot. What could this do for just the near west side and the West Loop?
Well, around the United Center, you don't see like a restaurant and bar scene the way you see in other neighborhoods. Clearly, the idea behind this project was to bring fans, patrons of the United Center to the neighborhood before the games and events and keep them there afterwards. One other point that's worth making that could be potentially a big part of this project is a Pink Line stop at Paulina and Madison. That would be basically just east of where the project would go. But the details are still coming in on that. It would be expensive. One of the CTA's other new train lines is going to cost about $38 million, and figuring out who will pay for a Pink Line stop could be a point of contention or something that folks are debating about.
Right, sure. Got to follow the money, but no question this would bring some more foot traffic to the area. So
that's true.
Anyway, thanks, Micah. Great scoop. Thanks for the time.
Okay, Danny.